This is the Lancer Locker Show on KYNT. Now, let's talk some Mount Marty University athletics with the coaches, as well as your host and the voice of Mount Marty University athletics, Tel Tanner.
All right, back in the booth on this Monday afternoon, evening. I feel like it's evening at this point, 5:30. I always say 6 o'clock is when the turn to evening starts. But now that it's like after daylight savings time, wait, is this after daylight savings time or technically before daylight savings time? I don't know. It's dark outside, all right? It's dark, which makes it evening. Hi, I'm Tel Tanner, and this is the Lancer Locker. You're listening to 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT. Today on the show, we spoke with a couple of Mount Marty University student athletes, as usual. Spoke with a couple of cheerleaders, Joe Erickson's squad there, as well as Riley Schneider, the two head coaches for cheer and dance. Spoke with Aliya Fluke, a flyer for the Yankton cheerleader squad, a freshman, as well as Brooklyn Offe, a back spot for the cheer squad as well, also out of Yankton. Both of those two freshmen out of Yankton High School, had them in earlier today to speak with them. Now, I got to give a shout out to Braden Butler, our own Braden Butler here at KYNT, who filled in for me during those interviews. I had to take a family member to the ER. Everything's good, by the way. Everything's good. But I had to take a family member to the hospital earlier today. So I was not able to do those interviews. So shout out our own Braden Butler here, the voice of Yankton High School, and our sports director here at KYNT for filling in short notice and doing those interviews. They went great, and they're coming up in a couple of minutes. We'll speak with Brooklyn first, and then Aliya about cheer and everything in general, full profile on those two. For now, let's go ahead and get to our week in review of Mount Marty University athletics as we talk basketball and now the start of indoor track and field season as well. First up, the women's basketball team, they did suffer a loss on Saturday. They're now 7-3 overall, 3-3 in the GPAC conference. They won last Wednesday, 82-58 down at the College of St. Mary. They did fall on Saturday, 88-69 to the number 8 team in the nation in Briarcliff University. The Lancer losses on the year, they only have 3 of them now. They are 7-3 overall, but the 3 losses coming to top programs in the nation, literally number 1, number 8, and number 11 are the rankings of the 3 teams they've lost to, and decently close games. One of them, for sure, out of the 3. The other 2, Briarcliff and Dort, did get the better of the Lancers there. But next game, going to be 5 o'clock at Hastings. We'll talk about that a little more in a second. First, let's go through the men's game. They got a win. They're now 3-2 in conference play. They won against Briarcliff University on Saturday, that snowy Saturday afternoon here in Yankton. 80-65 was the final score of Mount Marty's win over Briarcliff. They go on a massive run fairly early in the game. I believe it was a 28-6 run, if what I'm thinking of is correct. I believe they held Briarcliff to exactly 6 points scored over 12 minutes of gameplay. 12 minutes of gameplay passed, and Briarcliff is held to 6 points in that span. They go on a 28-6 run, and Briarcliff makes a late run in the second half trying to get back into it, but the score is still 80-65 and a 15-point win for the Lancers when it was all said and done. It was Deegan Williams with 21 points and 5 assists leading the way, but Tyler Sandoval coming in, getting the start. Jackson Edmond returning from injury. Tyler Sandoval started, and he had a game. 5 offensive boards, ended up with 11 points and 5 of 6 from the floor shooting. The only miss in the day was a 3-pointer that didn't go, but he also hit a 3-pointer as well. He was 1 of 2 there. Incredible performance from Tyler Sandoval. He was the player of the game for the Lancers in their win. They're now 3-2 on the year. Let's turn now to indoor track and field, as that season has now started. It started this last weekend in the Wayne State College Wildcat opener on the 5th of December, this last Friday. So in that game, there were some new track and field indoor records set by Mount Marty, 3 of them to be exact. Logan Ferrari broke his own school record for the Lancers in the 5,000 meters, winning the event in 14:27:66 in the 5,000. Zelly Sorensen set a new record in the women's 200 meter as well, finishing in 25.37 seconds. The third record set was a facility record, the fastest at that place, as Xavier Prado, Carl Massa, Samuel Favredo and Bastuin Furtas won the 1,600-meter relay in 3 minutes, 19.83 seconds. Next up for the Lancers, they're going to have the Concordia Early Bird December 12th and 13th in Seward, Nebraska. That is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, down in Seward, Nebraska for the Concordia Early Bird and Multis. You're listening to KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450, the Lancer Locker. With that, let's go ahead and take a break now. We're going to come back with Braden Butler talking to Mount Marty University cheerleaders, Brooklyn Offe in the booth when we return, and we'll talk to Aliya Fluke coming up in a couple of minutes. This is the Lancer Locker on KYNT. Back with those after the break.
A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Busch Light, the perfect companion for hunting season. Because let's be honest, the stories, the laughs, and that first cold sip are half the reason you head out before sunrise. Whether you bag a trophy or just some good memories, make sure there's a Busch Light waiting at the end of the day. It's the beer that fits right in with early mornings, muddy boots, and tall tales of the ones that got away. Busch Light, brewed for hunters and storytellers.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Runza's grilled chicken sandwiches bring the flavor.
Yeah, but which one's the best?
That's not a fair question.
Barbecue's got Swiss cheese and that sweet smoky sauce.
But the smothered's a whole mood. Swiss cheese, mushrooms, grilled onions.
Then there's the classic simple tomato, lettuce, and mayo. Perfect. You're right. It's impossible to pick.
Try Runza's grilled chicken sandwiches. 100% white meat chicken, however you like it. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Slumberland Furniture is your local destination for top brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, Flex Steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and more. Carrying a full range of mattresses and furniture for every room in your home, you'll find styles you'll love at values that make sense. From everyday essentials to name brand comfort, Slumberland offers the selection, and their service goes the extra mile. Visit Slumberland Furniture, 2401 Broadway in Yankton, where helping you create a comfortable home is what they do best.
Braden Butler here on the Lancer Locker. We're talking Mount Marty cheerleading today, and we're going to start with, well, we have two cheerleaders here in the booth, but we're going to talk to one of them first. It's Brooklyn Offe, formerly of Yankton High School, now Mount Marty University. Brooklyn, thanks for taking time to come in today and talk for the Lancer Locker.
Of course.
Just getting things started, talk a little bit about your background. I know you're wearing a Gazelles hoodie right now, so I know you're from Yankton, graduated from Yankton, so talk a little bit about your background, even your family, and where you come from here in Yankton.
I moved to Yankton the summer before my 6th grade year. Been here since I started doing cheer freshman year, and I loved it. I met my best friends there, and then I kind of just stuck with cheer, chose Mount Marty for the scholarship, yeah.
And then with you mentioned choosing Mount Marty, you got a scholarship to go here. What else kind of factored in that decision? I know the cheerleading program at Mount Marty, I believe, was it last year or 2 years ago? Head coach won GPAC Coach of the Year for cheer and dance. So that factor in your decision as well, or what kind of led to you staying around in town?
That was a part, but Probably the biggest part was being by my family, staying close to my mom, my friends from here. Just knowing a lot of people helped with my decision to stay here.
And then talk a little bit about your background with your family, if you have any siblings or anything like that as well.
I have an older sister and a younger sister here that is a freshman.
And I know, looking back in time, is this your first year at Mount Marty, I believe, correct?
This is, yep.
Yeah, so looking back throughout your cheerleading, I guess, career, I don't know, might be the best word, but it's the only word that's coming to my mind right now. But throughout cheerleading, what's been some of your favorite moments as a cheerleader, even this year at Mount Marty? I know it's short, or just back when you were at Yankton?
At Yankton, like in high school, my favorite parts were like the bus rides and just becoming so close to some of the girls on the team. And right now at Mount Marty, just the friendships I've made with the girls that are freshmen and even the older girls on the team.
And looking back, what got your start in cheerleading? What about it made you latch on to becoming a cheerleader?
I used to do gymnastics, but then I switched to cheer because my older sister was doing it, so I kind of wanted to be like her. And then, I don't know, just the bond that I made with people, and I like throwing people in the air. It's fun.
I'm sorry, that just got me off guard a little bit there. But and then, you know, obviously latching on cheerleading. You mentioned your older sister kind of got you into that. But talking about you and your goals in life, what are you studying at Mount Marty? I know as a freshman at the Mount, you're probably not thinking too far ahead at this moment. But what are some goals in life? And like I said, what are you studying?
I'm going for nursing right now. I'm thinking about adding psychology as a minor and kind of getting more into like the psychological nursing in the future.
Yeah, nursing program's too easy. You got to add psych to it.
Yeah.
Just final question for you. What are you in cheerleading? What are your goals for your time at Mount Marty?
I just hope to like get new skills, meet new people, and just overall improve with cheer over the years.
Well, Brooklyn, thank you for taking time to talk today for the Lancer Locker. We'll keep talking Mount Marty cheerleading here shortly when we talk to Aliya Fluke here on the Lancer Locker. But Brooklyn, thank you again for taking time to come in.
Thank you.
Get ready to spice up those family gatherings this holiday season with Carbliss. With a variety of flavors like black cherry, margarita, cranberry, black raspberry, or mojito, there's a flavor for everyone. Carbliss isn't a malt beverage. It's mixed with premium vodka, rum, or tequila with no carbs or sugar. Embrace the joy. Savor the bliss. Open up some seriously delicious holiday moments, and cheers to endless fun and endless joy. Choose Carbliss, handcrafted premium cocktails this holiday season.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykrow or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to. Long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service. And even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
Hi, I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can be complicated, but with 20 years of experience, I'm here to put you at ease and make the process as easy as possible. We offer moving boxes and the use of our courtesy trailer to make your real estate journey a smooth one. Call me, Deb Speck, with Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
Braden Butler back in here on the Lancer Locker. We talked Mount Marty cheerleading with Brooklyn Offe earlier on. Now we're talking to another Mount Marty cheerleader, and funny enough, also another former Yankton Gazelle in Aliya Fluke. Aliya, thanks for taking time to come in today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And it's going to be similar to what I talked about with Brooklyn earlier on, but talk a little bit about your background. Obviously, from Yankton, graduating from Yankton High School, finding your way to Mount Marty. So talk about your high school and then your background here and what led to you being at the Mount.
So I was originally born in Yankton, and then because of my dad's job, we were kind of all over South Dakota, but we ended up coming back right before I joined middle school, so my 6th grade year. And then before, I was a big gymnast, so I just loved being active and being just doing new skills, just building friendships along with that sport. So my 8th grade year in middle school, I joined the Yankton cheer team. And I just loved it, just being with the older girls and learning new skills. So, yeah.
And then I know you're a freshman as well, right? We talked to Brooklyn earlier on. She's a freshman. So both of you freshmen, first year at Mount Marty. Similar stories of coming back to Yankton right around your middle school years, too, which is interesting how that all worked out. But what were some of your favorite moments at cheerleading in high school that led to you wanting to continue cheerleading in college?
So I just originally, my first year, just really nervous with having a whole bunch of older girls on the team, but just kind of figuring out my groove. And a couple years after I joined, my little sister, Alexi, she's a junior now, but she ended up joining. So just having that girls on the team being like my older sister and then also having my younger sister on the team was just a really big factor that kept me going.
And what factored into your decision to continue at Mount Marty to keep cheering?
I was in contact with Joe since like my sophomore year, just talking at every football game or basketball game or just when he would go to the competitions that we had home. So just really seeing like how the team worked and just like their level of skills that they had was a huge factor.
And for listeners at home who may not know, Joe is head coach Joe Erickson for Mount Marty cheerleading, excuse me. But what have been some good moments so far being part of the team? I know still a short tenure, just still in your first semester of college. But what have been your favorite moments so far?
Just we had a fall camp right before school started, so just getting to know everybody, especially all the freshmen, because half of our team is made up of freshmen. So just being able to hang out and like, I guess meet everybody new was a lot of fun.
And then obviously going to college, what are you studying and what are you planning to do in the future?
So I'm also studying nursing, and then after the 4-year program, I hope to go to the nurse anesthetist program in Sioux Falls.
Right. So no psychology as a minor?
No psychology, no.
And just on the floor, on the field, just wherever you're cheerleading, what are your goals as part of the cheerleading program as well?
Just to be like a big role model for the girls who do come on the team in the previous years. I know the seniors and the upperclassmen we have right now made it really easy to just interact with people and make new friendships. So being that person for everybody who joins the team in the coming years. So, yeah.
And kind of out of order here from how I wanted to ask it, but talk about, you mentioned your sister was also on the cheerleading team with you. She's now a junior at Yankton High School. And just talk about your family and your background there, your family dynamic.
Yeah, so we don't have a lot of family in town. They're kind of spread out all over South Dakota. So I'm heavily revolved around like my immediate family. So my sister Lexi, she is also hoping to either go to Mount Marty or continue cheer collegiately. And then I have a younger brother and a younger sister. So just being role models for them and being able to stay in the same town and see them often is awesome.
Well, family's obviously super important, so I appreciate you for talking about them and taking time to come and talk today, and good luck for your future career at the Mount for cheerleading and obviously academically studying nursing.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right, that is Aliya Fluke here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Brooklyn Offe before her talking about Mount Marty cheerleading here for the Lancer Locker. We're coming back in a couple minutes to keep things rolling.
Big changes are happening at Lewis and Clark Ford in Yankton. Come meet our new finance manager, new sales manager, and our all-new sales team, bringing fresh energy and hometown service.
During our year-end sale, get top dollar for your trade, plus an extra $1,000, and enjoy 0% APR for 3 years on select Ford models with approved credit.
Don't wait. These deals won't last. At Lewis and Clark Ford, the deals you want, the Fords you love.
Visit us online at lewisandclarkford.com or stop in at 4th and Capitol.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
The holidays are a time to reflect on what matters most. At Parker of Yankton, we are powered by the hard work of our employees, the loyalty of our customers, and the support of our community. Together, we're engineering success like never before. Looking to start the new year with a career where you're valued and appreciated? Join the Parker team today. Visit parker.com to apply. From all of us at Parker of Yankton, thank you for making this year unforgettable.
Parker, engineering your success.
Happy holidays from all of us here at Parker of Yankton.
Long day, good day, either way, Yankton Pizza Ranch makes it easy. Our buffet is always ready with fresh pizzas, mouth-watering desserts, and the country's best chicken. No waiting, no stress, just grab a plate and enjoy. So when you need comfort made simple, make today a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Buffet every day from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arms, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
All right, thank you very much to Braden Butler and to Mount Marty cheerleaders in Aliya and Brooklyn for coming in and talking with us here today for the Lancer Locker on KYNT. Every week we try to give you student athletes for Mount Marty, try and find a time to get them in here, get a profile, and let you know they're more than just athletes. They get to do a lot of fun things out there as well and talk about their futures. So those were a couple of freshmen coming in and talking with us for the cheer squad. Coming up on the Lancer Locker in the next couple of weeks, we're going to try and schedule some more coming in. I want to get in Andy Bernardo. We'll see if we can figure that in the upcoming weeks. This is finals week now for the Lancers, so it's tough to schedule everything, and then everybody leaves for the holiday break, obviously. So we'll see what we can do over the next couple of weeks. It always gets rough around this time of year, but we'll make sure to put it out on social media who we're going to be talking to. Coming up this week in our upcoming schedule now, we've got 2 broadcasts here on KYNT, both on the road. Hastings, 5 o'clock Wednesday evening is the opponent. Hastings College down in Nebraska, in Hastings, Nebraska. 5 o'clock start time for the women's team. Men's team will play directly after, right around 6:45 to 7 o'clock there. That full doubleheader will be right here on KYNT. And then Forest City, Iowa, Waldorf, the opponent on Saturday, December 13th. We will have coverage of that starting at 2 o'clock. Tip-off of the women's game. We'll go live at 1:15 as usual. That's about going to do it for us here at the Lancer Locker, however. I've been Tel Tanner. This is KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Thank you very much to Braden Butler once again conducting today's interviews. Always appreciate that guy. You've been listening to the Lancer Locker. I'm Tel Tanner, and this is KYNT.